Hi guys, it's me again, Kenny. So it's that time of the month again. My favorite time of the month where we review all the movies and TV shows that I've seen over the course of the month. And then we categorize them into highly recommended, mid, and my personal favorite. So yeah. Okay, without further ado, let's get cracking. The first movie I saw for the month of February was Paradise. I saw the trailer, which was posted earlier on group, and I did. Paradise. Initially, it was a good film. The plot was great, and but I got a little distracted by the so much flashbacks, especially in the earlier episodes. But later on, they came around, and right now I'm currently enjoying it. Just finished watching episode 7, and I think it's the best episode yet. And so for that, I'm going to classify Paradise as highly recommended. You're going to enjoy it. So the next one is The Recruit Part 2. The Recruit Part 2 left a bitter taste in my mouth. And the thing is, I would fight if when it comes to the season one of the recruit because I felt like season one was so good. That's why when I saw that season two was coming out, I had so much expectations. I was so excited, and I would tell anyone who cared to listen to go and see the recruit. But the season two was absolute garbage, was rubbish, and it just like demystifies everything about the season one for me, and it left a sour taste in my mouth. And for that reason, let's quietly and nicely package the recruit season two in the Suya category. Seriously, I was so fucking disappointed. So let's move on. The Persecutor. Now, The Persecutor is not a TV show this time, it's a movie acted by um, a very popular um, Chinese actor, Donnie Yen. And the poster actually took me, you know, got me interested. The poster got me interested. And I decided to buy it. Now the prosecutor wasn't as much as I expected, but it wasn't also very bad. I mean, there was a healthy amount of action if that's what you're looking for in the fight, but it wasn't something that would say, "Oh, I'll be wild," and it blew me away. So for that reason, we'll put the prosecutor in the mid category. I know some people might disagree with me, but it is my page, it is my opinion, so that's where it's going to go. So on the fourth one, we have Severance. Yeah, Severance for me is a mixed feeling because the season one was so good. I saw season one and it was one of those TV shows I could really recommend to people. But the season two actually reminded me of what I had to enjoy in season one. It was a slow burner. And sometimes it just seemed so slow. But apparently, it was voted Apple TV's most watched TV show of all time, and I wonder why. Every episode is like a ball fest. Seriously, but although I'm still struggling to get updated with it, but I will still get updated for the culture because no matter what, I like to see the end of it. But so far, so good. I'm going to just categorize that in mid. I'm sorry. Maybe I might change it when I finish watching the entire season, but for now, let's put it in mid. Moving on, the movie Den of Thieves. I think the part one of of Thieves was released in 2018. I didn't really see it. It was a popular movie back then. And then there was a part two, and then there's a buzz around it. So I decided um to watch. So I had to watch the part one of it, and then also watch the part two. Den of Thieves is really good. It's a really good Gerard Butler, and it was very amazing. I'll put that as highly recommended. I totally and thoroughly enjoyed it. Now moving on, we get the Gorge. The Gorge. You know, after I finished seeing The Gorge, I went on TikTok and everywhere I was turning, it was an excerpt of the movie The Gorge. And it seemed like everybody was watching the movie at the same time. The truth about it is this: The Gorge is a fantastic movie and it has mad entertainment value. But if you're a movie critic like me who likes to see the nitty gritty of everything, like those little details, The Gorge actually aired in a lot of instances. But let's forget about those nitty gritty and those details and the obvious errors and just look at it purely from the point of the entertainment value. So we're going to make the coach highly recommended. I totally and thoroughly enjoyed it. Now on to the next one, Homestead. Homestead for me was something one I was actually very eager to see, but I felt like I saw it wrong because from what I later learned, the Homestead is a TV series and a movie, and I think one is a continuation of the other one. But from the movie I watched, well, I had a lot of expectations. You know, the whole doomsday, conspiracy theory, survival thing, and I felt like I wanted more from it, and it just seemed like one of these Christian movies that talk about hope, faith, humanity, and the rest. It wasn't really for me. I felt a bit disappointed. So for that reason, we're going to put Homestead in the mid category. Mid, kind of pregnant. The thing is, right from time, Amy Schumer as an actress has been getting a lot of hate. People say she's not funny. People say she's annoying. For me, I've been kind of indifferent. So when kind of pregnant was I saw the trailer. I said, okay, fine, let's watch it. And that's like one of the worst movie I've ever watched. Like I began to understand why Amy Schumer got a lot of hate. Like seriously, it was annoying to watch it. I had to painstakingly finish it. It was complete torture, kind of pregnant. You know, see, let's not waste any time. Let's buy suya with it. Seriously, big suya, big wrap of suya. Then Cobra Kai. See, the season finale of Cobra Kai. The thing with Cobra Kai is I've always heard about it. That it was interesting, but I always felt like it was this high school, kids fighting, karate and all. And it took me a while for me to even get started with it. But eventually, when I got started, and I especially saw to the end of season one, seriously, I was hooked. And the Cobra Kai is so good. And I really enjoyed it. The season finale was split into part one and two, and both was really, really entertaining, and I enjoyed it. I don't think I have any reservations about it. It's a very good TV show that you should watch, and I'm going to place it as highly recommended. Then Zero Day. When I saw the trailer of Zero Day, I didn't have much expectations, but when it came out and it dropped, and I watched the episode one, and I saw the cast of it, and I remember calling a friend of mine to say this Zero Day is in quote a very serious TV show because Robert De Niro, Angela Bassett, and the rest of the other cast. Man, it has to be a very serious TV show, and it didn't disappoint. Zero Day was a very good watch. It was very interesting, and it has mad entertainment value, and I wasn't disappointed at all. And this will go to highly, highly recommended. You would not regret watching it, and it will be totally worth your time. Valiant One, which is the final movie that we're going to be categorizing today. Valiant One is one of those movies that you know from the onset because of, when you see the production value, it's a low budget film. But it wasn't bad. Low budget, they could have done more with the script writing, they could have done more with the props, they could have done more with the storytelling. But on the base level, it wasn't really that bad. And I totally enjoyed it. So I'm not going to place it as trash. Neither am I going to place it as highly recommended. So it's just going to be sitting somewhere very comfortable, in a soft sofa in the mid category. And when I say mid, I don't mean like it's something that you will totally enjoy. It has that ingredients that will make you really enjoy it, despite knowing that it's a mid TV show. So, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, we have come to the end of our categorization for the month of February, and it was a good month on the whole. I didn't get really offended with most of the TV shows, except kind of pregnant, and then the recruit season two. But all in all, this is it for the month of February, and I hope the month of March I'm going to get to see even more TV shows, and I'm going to get to categorize more in highly recommended and less of the Suya category. Well, see you later.